Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to City Skylines, welcome back to Nerdshire. I'm, of course, the ConflictNerd, and today, I don't think I've changed anything. I can't honestly remember, to be honest, in the slightest. I've been playing a lot of games, mainly GTA on PC, so kind of been distracted. But no, there have been some changes. I let all of this develop. That's what I did. I knew there was something I had to do, and it was, yeah, I let all of this develop, and it's done quite nicely, honestly. I am really happy with how this is starting to look. It's looking pretty good. I do need to fill out over this side at some point, but we'll get to that. I think I may have also done this off camera. I don't remember. I honestly don't. But something I do remember I was looking at off camera was these roads here. And I'm thinking I should maybe downgrade these into normal roads so that people can actually park on them. And, I mean, it's not gonna keep people all too happy, but it kind of makes sense. Like, this is what I've done over in this area, you know? All the main roads they can't park on, but the side ones they can. I feel like it kind of makes sense for downtown. I don't know. I'll do it eventually, but yeah, that's something to maybe consider. But I think the focus of today's episode is maybe going to be looking at the metro system, because that is literally backed up across the entire city, more or less. Not so bad here. It is moving, but I think what I'm going to need to do is come into my metro system and delete all of these. Also, is that something you can change? No, I'm a little bit disappointed. I thought you could maybe change that. So can I... Oh, it's going to take a long time to delete all of these, isn't it? Oh god, yeah. That's going to take some time. Is there no quick way to delete all of these? Because, I've got a lot of them. I would really just like a quick delete, but whatever, let's go ahead and delete all my metro lines, because we're gonna need to do that. You know, while I'm deleting all of these, I'm noticing there is a stat for car trips that have been saved. I quite like that. It's showing me just how effective these are. They're all saving like 70% of car trips, like 48 on some of them, but some of these are really efficient, actually, which is very good. It means they have been doing what I want them to do. I just really need to make them a little bit more efficient, because yeah, they're really all backing up. And I don't want them all backing up like crazy. So yeah, these are all going to need to be reworked. I had something like 50 lines. I would kind of like to cut that down to far fewer lines, to be honest. Apparently I've still got more. Which, no, are those bus lines? No, those are metro lines. What the hell? That's interesting. Let's speed things up. Are they all going to have to go back to their stations? That's not a thing they're going to have to do, is it? Oh god, it might... Why have I still got... Oh no. No, there are still trains going about. I don't know why, though. That's very strange that there are still... Are they all just going back to their stations? Or what are they doing? Because there's a lot of trains there. And I don't know why. I don't have any metro lines. But there's apparently this white line, which is very strange. Let's look at this. I can't even seem to... What the hell? No, that's buses. What the hell am I looking at? Metro lines. Metro... Yeah, I haven't got a line there. I can't modify that line either. Maybe they're all just heading back. I don't know what that is. That's really weird. Although something I would like to do is go ahead and just do something like this. So that sort of comes off there. So that's an alternate way for them to go. And then the same here. Alright, and then I want to do something similar here. So that they've got alternate ways that they can go. so that the train lines shouldn't be too crazy. Also, I think the trains are just going back to their stations. Okay, well, with that in mind, let's go ahead and work out how this is going to work. Now, this isn't actually... or it is connected to the rest of the city, but I should probably add another connection, to be honest. Just because that's a little bit dodgy. Why can't I make this work? Please let this work somewhere. I don't just want one friggin' connection to the city. I guess I'll have to go this way. Yeah, we'll do this. That's a start. And then connect it there. Is that even... no, that's... is that even connected? No. The hell is that? Alright, get rid of that. Then connect from there to there. I'm still not convinced that's connected. I don't think it is, if I'm honest. Whatever. That's really friggin' weird. Huh. Alright then, let's grab a tunnel from here and see if I can take it across. I absolutely can, and I'll just take it over and have it meet up. There. And over there as well. Alright, that should work. Have this one go like that, I suppose. Just give loads of different connections. And what I would maybe like to do as well... no, that should be fine. Okay, so we don't have any lines. Let's start creating lines. So first off, I think I want a line that goes from here to there. And... no, how is this going to work? Hold on a minute. So from there, this way should be alright. So have one that goes around like this. I've done this one before, I know, but have a line that goes around like this and then comes back. So it's not going to go to that station. It's going to come back here. So that's fine. There's a single line for that area. And then what I want to do is create a line from there to that station. And then to that station. That one. That one. That one. That one and back. So to here. And then to... there. So that line is how people can use the subway to get across there. There's only one line going across that way. And then I want a downtown line as well. So a line that goes around like this. Alright, so it comes down like this. Then back around, across to there, and complete the line. Alright, so there's 3 lines. That covers that downtown area. And then give me a line that does the same thing down here. So we'll go this way, down this way, down to that station, to that station, to that station, to that station, and I guess... yeah, I guess we'll go to this station, then around to that one, and then up to that one. Alright, so there's another line. And then one down this way that can sort of loop around a bit. Shouldn't do any harm. We'll have this line maybe go up into downtown a little bit. Then back to here. Alright, so there's another line. Then I think just one line around here as well would maybe be a good idea. Alright, so we'll do something like this that goes to pretty much every station. I know this one's going to be an absolute mess, but I'm kind of okay with that, to be honest. So we'll bring it back that way. Alright, so that one's an absolute mess, but I just want a subway line there. And then one over here as well, for definite. That comes down like this, and this, and this, and then around to there, and there, and there. I know I missed that station. Or did I? Yeah, I missed that station and I missed that station. So what I'll do is create a line from that station to that station. Directly to that one. Then down straight up to that one. And then down to that one. So there's two of them going around that way. And down this way is going to need a big old line of some description. So I'll have it go like this and this. Then over this way. And up into that point. Then to there. And down, and just bring it back, I suppose. Okay. Then create another line around this way. I'm going to try and not have them overlap like crazy. So, the less overlapping this does, the better, basically. Or so, not the less overlapping, but the fewer lines I have, the better, I suppose. So I'm going to have to be very careful with how I link them to the airport. So maybe one from here to the airport and back. And then one from there to the airport and back. Alright. And then one from... say, don't want to drag it. I want to create a line from there to the airport and where did it start? There, back. Alright. And then what I'm going to do is actually put in another subway station because that's going to get really friggin' busy. So let me put another subway station just opposite that one and link it into the tracks and stuff because that one will get ridiculously busy. So we'll do this, and then I want this one to go from there to there and back. Alright. That should be alright. And then from... let's not drag, let's create a new line from there. We already have one going that way. To Pearl Park. So about there and back. And then a third one here as well. From there to... that one? No, that's a dangerous one to go for. To that one. And back. And in theory, that should turn the airport into our central hub. Hopefully. Not in a terrible way either. We'll see. We'll see how that works. What I would like to do, though, is get a parking lot park. And put a couple of those. Just there. Because it, you know, looks interesting. That should be alright, shouldn't it? That might help our metro system. We'll see. We'll have to let things process and tick over and actually start working, but... I mean, in theory, that should be okay. We have lots of trains coming into the airport. But none of them seem to be causing huge issues, which is nice. No, I think this will be alright. Oh, there's a little bit of a backup there with these trains, but... that should be fine. That one moves on by. Ah, that loop's causing some problems. Interesting. It's, oh, that one's going down there. Ah. Okay. Yeah, I can see how this is causing issues. I can definitely see how this is causing issues. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. So those guys have to work out a different way to go. And maybe get rid of that one as well. That's a really dodgy turn, but I think it'll be okay. Maybe connect like that. Okay, that might work a little bit better. Actually, it seems those guys might come down this way now. We'll see. But I think that might be a better idea. At least it seems that that might be the case. I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit better about that. As long as this isn't clogging up like crazy again, which it isn't. That seems fine to me, to be honest. That seems completely fine to me. So I'm gonna leave the metro system as it is. How many abandoned buildings do I currently have? 48. Nowhere near enough for that observatory, but that's fine. How's this going? This is still really clogged up. It would be nice if I could find an alternate way to do this. Just a way that doesn't have everything clog up like crazy. Maybe getting rid of this would be a good idea. We'll give that a shot. So we'll see what that forces the trains to do. It seems to be working out okay. What's up with the garbage? Is it piling up? Really? Oh god, water? We're having water problems? Oh yeah. Interesting, okay. That's the first time in forever that we're having water problems. Interesting, okay. Let's get some of these. Although I don't think there's a good place for them. I think up this way might be a decent spot. Just try and get a few of them in there. And then link them up with some pipes. Like so. To the water system. There we go. Alright, that should boost the... Oh, they don't have electricity, really? Okay, so from there to there. Right, has that sorted the water? It has. Wonderful. Okay, let's... that should sort the water. The garbage is not so much a problem. I think it might just be that the garbage trucks are kind of slow. Let's once again have a look at the metro. It isn't backing up that I can see, which is fantastic news. What about the airport? It seems to be flowing. That's also good news. Alright. I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. What about over here? Everything flowing? Seems to be. Okay, do I want a connection from here to there? Maybe not at the minute. I think the metro will be okay as it is. Let's review some of the lines. Oh god. 16 lines. That's a lot more than I thought. Line 47. 31% car trips saved. 35. Maybe those numbers will go up a little bit. I think for a little while we might see more cars on the roads after the whole, metro revision thing there. But I'm confident that'll sort itself out. There is a little bit of demand coming through. Let's see if we can maybe do something about that. What if we do something like this? So we come out by... What's that? A block and 1, 2, 3, 4. A block and 4. Not necessarily symmetrical, but about a block and 4. So something like that. The whole way along here. That was not a block and 4, that was a block and 5. That's annoying. Let's just fix that and go to there. And go a block and 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do a block and 5 on this side. So block and 5. There we go. And we're going to need to pause because this will do some damage to the power grid over here. Alright, so a block and 5. And then, what's this? That's a medical clinic. Let's move it to there. And then what I want to do here is bring a road like this straight up. So something like that, but then turn it around. Because what I'm now going to do is bring a road like this along. Like so. Alright, I don't think that'll match up perfectly, but it's close enough. So we do this. And then we get rid of that little bit. There we go. That's not so bad. I like it. Let's get rid of the traffic lights because they're completely unnecessary. There we go. False. Good. No traffic lights along there either. Perfect. And then over here as well, we get rid of those, we get rid of those, and we get rid of those. Okay. So let's fix the power lines, which really only need to go to there. So we'll do that. And then we'll get rid of the excess lines that we don't need at all anymore. Wonderful. That'll work. Bit ugly, but we can fix that later. I kind of like it, to be honest. Yeah, I kind of like it. Let's see what we can put in there. Maybe residential? Maybe not residential. Oh, we could totally put residential along there, though. Yeah. Let's do some residential zoning just along here. That's all low density. That is not what I want. So low, or sorry, high density. All along there. Put a little bit there as well. A little bit there as well. Then in these middle sections, do I want to zone anything? I might as well. Yeah, we'll just zone the whole thing. Residential, commercial, residential. We'll do the same on this side. And then commercial, then residential, and offices. Why not? Okay, that fills that area out quite nicely. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. We can probably do something similar on this side, actually, if I really wanted to. And I kind of really want to. So let's do something like this, and then turn off snapping, and try and get this a little bit symmetrical. So something like that. And then curve it around to meet the road. Something like that. Yeah, that's not so bad. Then we can put more residential along the coastline there. And it might look really weird. It might look alright. We'll see. And then just fill all of this in with residential zoning. Except that little one. That'll work. That should be pretty good. I'll put some parks along there, I think. So we'll go for my custom park and my custom park, as well as a couple of normal parks, I suppose. Well, no, that'll do. That'll be fine for now. That should work out. Although I don't like that this will become a main road, so what I think I'm going to do actually is D-zone that and move my park to there and then go this way. Now go with one of these straight up there. Alright. And then this should be one way going there. Alright, so that'll be okay. I suppose that's a two-way road. I'll not zone on it, because that seems a little bit silly. So get rid of all the zoning around there, fill that back in, and fill that in. Okay, that should work out. I do feel like this should maybe be changed a little bit, because that's a bit of a weird junction, so let's maybe bring that back just a bit. And then come in with a one-way road just like... We'll turn snapping on for a second. So to about there. And then there, is that alright? It's going to be a nightmare junction, but I'd rather have one big junction as opposed to two junctions right beside each other, so I'm kind of feeling that'll be alright. We'll see. We'll see what that does. Let's put that there, and we'll put some zoning just there. Alright, we'll see how this goes, I guess. We're going to need to put some water in, though, so let's sort that out. Alright. Then bring it down, and to there and there. Alright, let's speed things up and see what happens. Apparently nothing. Interesting. I was kind of expecting something to happen, but I guess they'll move in eventually. Right? Oh, there we go. There's someone moving in. This could look good. I'm looking forward to this, especially people living right on the coast there. Let's have another look at our metro system. It is slow but functional. And I'm kind of okay with that, to be honest. It is slow, but it is working. So that's better than nothing. Is this filling out? Very slowly. Well, that's alright. I'm gonna have to upgrade that road now that I look at it. So that's gonna have to become a 6-lane road so that people don't park on it. There we go. So fill all of that out to be the same as everything else. That's gonna need upgraded. And I don't think it's going to let me do that. So get rid of you. And come in with one of these. There we go. Alright, then fill it out. Alright. That should work, I think. That can stay what it is. that can say what it is. Yeah, that'll be pretty good. We'll see how this goes. Ooh, wait a minute. Yeah, no, that needs to be like that. Okay. Now, something I will do here is create just a little on-road there, I think. Just because why not? And I'll also upgrade it so they can't park on it, because that's something I really don't want them to do. So there we go. That'll be pretty good. I don't think this will need traffic lights right now, so that's fine as it is. That doesn't need traffic lights. That doesn't need traffic lights. Gonna have to go into all of this again. You don't need traffic lights. You don't need traffic lights. You absolutely need traffic lights. There we go. This is actually filling out as well. This is really cool. This area is gonna look so good when it's done. Although that's very strange. I maybe should have done the little tiny 1 square buildings there as opposed to full-size buildings, but that's alright. It might look okay when the buildings have actually, you know, been built. But until then, we're going to be stuck with this. What I'm totally going to do, though, is just this. Because it is just the most adorable thing. Just a whole row of tiny, tiny little buildings along this road. Which will be... It'll be interesting to see how it impacts traffic, I suppose. But there we go. So a whole row of tiny, tiny little buildings. We'll see if that even fills out. I don't know if you can get residential buildings that are that size, but I know you can get offices that are that size, as you can clearly see. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, that's going to look amazing. I'm totally building a city just out of buildings that size at some point. Oh, this whole area is going to look pretty good. I might need to... Well, hopefully that space will get filled in, because that's a little bit ugly, to be honest. So hopefully someone will build in there, because I don't like that gap. But the rest of this is just developing really nicely. I should probably... land value is not so bad. This area's got pretty poor land value, though, so let's see if we can fix that. Nice big park, perhaps? Or maybe not a big one, maybe my park? We'll get rid of a building or two for it. We'll put it... where will we put it? I think in here it could be good for a park, actually. Decent sized park, too. Yeah, that'll do. No, that'll cheer them up a little bit. We can put a decent sized park. That's the huge park, isn't it? Yeah. Don't think that's going to fit anywhere, so perhaps we'll avoid that. What I will do is put another one of these just there. And I'll also put one there, because that will hopefully cheer them up a little bit. And we'll put a small park just... We'll put my custom park just there. That is actually upgrading them as well, which is fantastic. Down here is going to need a park, so we'll do that. There we go. And up here needs one as well, so we'll do that. There we go. Alright, that should cheer everyone up and generally increase the land value, which is what I want. We'll put one there as well. Everyone's upgrading. Good, 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 good. Keep moving in. We've got 111,000 people. That's fantastic. This whole area is going to look great. This is going to look really strange for a while until it completely fills out, though. But this whole area is just going to look so good. It looks like such a... It looks like a city. It's the grid that's doing it. This entire series, I've been doing nothing but complaining about grids, and now it turns out the grids are making my city look like a city. Who would have thought? Also, I'm noticing a lot of traffic using this road as a throughway, or a... Oh, well, yeah, it's a throughway. It's the way they're going as opposed to going down this way. I might get rid of that road. Or have that road be an off-ramp only. So you can't come in through there, but you can go... Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. That'll work. It also opens up that area for a park. There we go. So they can go and leave the city from there, but to get in, they have to come down and through, which I would much rather they did, if I'm perfectly honest. Because these roads are actually designed for that kind of traffic. Yeah, that'll be much more efficient, I reckon. I guess I could make a connection somewhere, I don't know. No, I think this works. It forces the traffic to go the way they're supposed to go, although they are just going to use that road, aren't they? That could cause some problems. Okay, we will make a connection. We'll go with one of these through here. Turn off snapping, please. So one of these through there. There you go. And turn off traffic lights, because we're not going to need them there, but we will need them here. So that should do the job. That'll be a decent connection. This is the first connection they'll come to up there. That's fine. This should be alright. That's a way out. This is a way in. That makes sense to me. It'll also stop this road from getting completely overwhelmed. How's traffic going back here? A lot of it, but it is moving. Over here, a lot of it, but again, it is moving, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, that's fine. That is kind of the thing with this game as well. You'll see, where is it? Here. Yeah, this is red, but the junction is moving. And this is red, but again, the junction is moving. And places like here, you know, there's a lot of traffic, but it is moving. Red doesn't necessarily mean traffic jams, unless you're here. But, yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. It would be nice if there was a way to actually distinguish between dense traffic and backed up traffic, because this is backed up, but it is filtering through. Like, it's not there for ages, it's not stuck there for ridiculous amounts of time. It's just the traffic lights that are holding it up, and the traffic lights are kind of necessary, so not a lot that can be done there. This is all filling out pretty well, which is fantastic to see. I'm pretty pleased with this, to be honest. I'm kind of pleased with this. I'll fill out this area and maybe do something a little more along there, but the island is very nearly done. I would like... I kind of regret not getting this section to build in, to be honest, because I would have liked another bridge maybe from there, but I think we've done a pretty good job with what we've been given in general. I honestly think we're kind of done with the city, in complete honesty. This isn't me saying we're going to move on to a new city or stop the series. I think we're kind of done with the general building, to be honest. I mean, I want to fill in this space and these little spaces and all the kind of barren, empty spaces around here and down here. The airport's going to stay like this, because I really like that. But the rest of it is more or less done. So my focus going forward is probably going to be, you know, tearing districts like this apart and filling in all that empty space. And probably, you know, optimizing the layout of all this place and sort of putting in some one-way systems and getting rid of some old one-way systems and just making the whole thing work. Probably replacing a few roundabouts as well, you know, like this one, which is... that's actually okay, to be honest. But I think that'll be our focus going forward, honestly. I think we're getting to the point where it's just a case of optimizing the city to make it work as best as it can. And then we move on to a new city, which will be 25 tiles and possibly unlimited money because it'll be design focused. We'll see. I haven't really decided what the follow-up to this city will be, but we are absolutely getting there. And I'm honestly really excited. 45 abandoned buildings. Jesus. Well, I think that's going to be it for today, folks. To be honest, I think we've done a pretty good job. We do need another incinerator, though. So I should maybe go ahead and get... we'll get a couple of those. 1, 2... we'll get 3 of them. There we go. 3 more incinerators should keep things nice and manageable. Puts a lot more garbage trucks on the road, but the garbage trucks can flow around here quite nicely, which is always good. But yeah, that's going to be it for today, folks. Thank you very much for watching. This has been City Skylines. I've been the ConflictNerd, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.